This genius knew how to work hard and take some time off. He once said, "I have no special talents, I am only passionately curious." His life and approach to work offer many productivity lessons. Lesson number 1 is to fool around. Keep in mind that besides the 8 hours of work, each day also has 8 hours for fooling around. And then there's also Sunday. Albert Einstein worked 10 hours per day and 6 days per week. He had an amazing ability to focus on work for hours. Before he became this famous professor, he held a job at the Swiss patent office at Bern. He used to finish his work in like 4 hours and then put all of his focus on his scientific papers. Today we typically work like 8 hours per day with some weekends off, which means we have some spare time to fool around and discover other interests, making us more productive. Lesson number 2, become a crocodile. No telephones, no responsibilities, absolute tranquility. I am lying on the shore like a crocodile, allowing myself to be roasted by the sun. Never see a newspaper and do not give a hoot about the so-called world. He also knew when and how to take some time off to recharge. And his time off is really a disconnection time, which translates now into not answering emails, phone calls, not reading new articles, or even finishing some tasks remotely. Just close everything and disconnect. Lesson number 3, don't wait for inspiration. A new idea comes suddenly and in a rather intuitive way. But intuition is nothing but the outcome of earlier intellectual experience. Einstein didn't wait for his theory of relativity to drop on top of him from heaven. Because he cultivated the habit of doing the work consistently, he was able to recognize the value of new ideas when they emerged. These great minds have constantly new brilliant ideas. And this is not a coincidence. They are trained to think and search for such new ideas. Practice opens your subconscious to what's possible. And lesson number 4, turn anything into your own advantage. To dwell on the things that depress or anger us does not help in overcoming them. One must knock them down alone. Einstein demonstrated an aptitude to stoicism. Rather than focusing on the setbacks in his life, he used these obstacles to motivate him. For example, as a young man, he couldn't get a job at the university so he can support his family financially. He had so many scientific ideas but had no chance to try them. So this is when he took a role in a Swiss patent office. And this situation motivated him even more to work on the theories of his scientific papers. And finally, a small reminder that even Einstein had some failures. His life wasn't perfect, he had a difficult marriage, and some of his theories still didn't pan out. And these failures made him human. So get yourself up, plan, and start working on your new ideas and projects. Who knows, maybe you're the next Albert Einstein. See you next time.